Hey guys, well I'm back. I'm back from the 2015 annual Pathfinder gathering. I had a blast. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do this little intro, kind of talk about my experiences, and then at the end, or the body of the video, is going to be just like a slideshow. I don't know how to put music in my videos. I don't know how to make it all super special, awesome. It's just I'm sharing some photos with you. So hopefully you like it. The Pathfinder gathering is just a bunch of people get together, and the Pathfinder school gives classes every day. I think we left on Saturday. It was 13 hours to get there for us. It's in Ohio. It's at a state campground. And at 7 p.m. Saturday night, Dave gave a little class about gear and just about, you know, what's going to happen and stuff like that. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was just packed with different classes. Dave did modern trapping, Maine primitive skills school was there. You know, they had a bow drill class, like a flint and steel char class. I think they had. Maybe they didn't. But anyway, it was just a whirlwind. And to meet people that you've talked to only online was an amazing experience. I just had a fantastic time. And I'll let you know, every night they had challenges. Basically they had a challenge for the kids, and then they had a challenge for the adults, plus a massive challenge they called the Iron Man. That, you know, that's for people 10-20 years younger than me. I didn't even participate in that, and I only participated in one challenge. You know, one of the challenges was make a fire in this lake 4 feet off the bank in the water. Sustainable fire. It was awesome to watch people, different methods, how they were doing it, just all sorts of stuff. Well, my challenge, I'm like, you know, I got to get in on this. So the last night they lined up all the kids and then all the adults who wanted to participate, and they just started handing out kids to adults, you know. And I got this little girl, Brianna, I think her name is. I think she's probably like 8 or so. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't ask her how old she was, but and you didn't know what the challenge was going to be. So you lined up, you get all partnered up, and then they say you have to do a bow drill off the landscape, and all you have to do is get flame. And the kid had to put their hand on the bearing block and had to blow the tinder bundle to flame. A buddy of mine filmed it, and he's going to send me the footage, so I'll put that up on my channel. I'm going to guess it's probably going to take a week or two for me to download it and all that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, we won the challenge. And the little girl was amazing. She was, she grabbed all the tinder, and she knew what plantain was, and she grabbed me some plantain, and I saw some pictures from it, and it doesn't look like she's putting her hand really that hard on the bearing block, because I put my hand on top of hers. But actually I had to tell her to loosen up at the very beginning, because she was actually putting just about the right amount of pressure, but for me to be able to get those spindle to move and stuff. So anyway, I'll let you guys watch that video. So what I won is this knife here. This is a pre-production Pathfinder knife from Pathfinder knife shop. Dave's making knives now, or his shop's making knives, and this one has not been released yet. And she won a knife as well, a little smaller one. This one's called the Phantom, and I can't remember what hers is called. But anyway, I won a pretty nice knife. 1095 high carbon steel. I haven't even cut anything with it. It's got a right-handed sheath, but that's all right. I'll wear it for a while. So pretty stoked about that. So I'm just going to show you some of the products that I either bought or won. The very last night too, they have a raffle. They hand everybody out a ticket. You don't have to pay for it. And I bet you at least half the people there was probably, by the end, maybe 100 people. I bet you at least half of them won something. And I won a gift certificate to Hatfield Homestead Body Care. So that's the folks right there. And it was pretty cool because I was able to get something for my wife and bring her home some soaps, you know. And I actually, before I won something, I actually purchased a couple too for myself. They had a bug off one, they call it, citronella. I don't know. It was pretty cool, I thought. And one other thing, I bought this Jeff White spear point. Practical? No, but it's fun. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I may make it like a neck knife type deal out of it, you know. I don't know. It is practical a little bit. I'll take that back. It is practical a little bit for me because I can lash it to a stick and harvest chaga. I actually carry a spear point with me for that very reason. But I liked it. I just thought it was pretty cool. All right, so, and another thing, some other products I got are Dragonfire products. This is the Extreme Tinder Pouch. I've got a lot of tests in store for this one. This one's going to be a good one. I can't wait to use this. I haven't opened it, haven't looked at it. I talked to Daryl. We had an absolute blast together. What a very nice couple. Sassy Pants is what she, his wife, that's her name on Facebook or whatever, but what a nice couple. I mean, just very gracious, just hosting, I mean, just fed us all, you know, a couple different meals, treats, just very, very gracious and very awesome people. That's just a book of matches. They put it, you know, in this, and it was free. Put it in this cool little pouch. And what's neat about these pouches too, and this one as well, even though it's got the little indentations for you to rip it apart, it's actually Ziploc. So I mean, you don't have to rip it apart. You just open it, you just undo the Ziploc part. So in other words, you don't have to compromise your package if you didn't want to. So, just a book of matches. This thing is pretty cool. Alright, so I bought the Extreme Tinder, and I've got this little thing here. A lot of natural materials, natural products, natural tinder. I'm going to be giving a class at a local park up by me, the Flint and Steel class. For beginners and for people who don't know what to look for, this natural tinder is awesome. To be able to say, this is the absolute best thing you can gather to make yourself a fire in the woods. You guys have all been to state campgrounds. You know what it's like. Everybody stops at McDonald's or whatever and saves all their paper to make a fire. 95% of the fires, I don't think I've ever seen anybody use natural tinder, except for maybe what they'll do is they'll rip a birch bark tree all the heck to start a fire. Otherwise, most people always use paper. Something like this, showing people what perfect tinder is and describing the different things in this bag is going to be pretty cool. I got just some, what is this called? Woodsman's Blend. It's got all sorts of different oils and stuff like that in it, just a healing balm type of stuff. And these were the soaps that I got, like I said. These are for me. And I actually got some of Daryl's char cloth, Dragonfire Tinderbox char cloth. And they said it's a secret ingredient type material that they use. That's what it looks like. Now, when I was first making char cloth, it wasn't always working for me. And this was cheap. This was like $2 or $2.50. I don't even know what it was. To have char cloth ready and to see how it acts. If you look on one of my early videos, I did some char cloth where if you hit it with a spark, it the ember kind of traveled in a line rather than a circle that grew. So I knew that I wasn't doing it correctly just from, you know, videos and stuff like that. To be able to have a already made char cloth and compare my results to the premium stuff is a huge learning tool. So anyway, enough of me babbling. I just had an absolute blast. So if you keep watching, you'll see some of the pictures that I took during the gathering. Thanks, guys.